2026 Treasurers Convention brought together over 150 treasurers along with pastors. The event focused on faithful stewardship, financial management, and protecting church resources.
We were honored to have several guest speakers, including Pastor Stephen Lee, New Jersey Conference President, Pastor Emmanuel Asiedu, Columbia Union Treasurer, Pastor Rudy Salazar, North American Division Associate Director, and Alexi Parada, Attendees Risk Management Account Executive for the Columbia Union Conference, along with his colleague Kelvin Rivas.
Attendees learned practical skills, shared experiences, and were encouraged to continue serving faithfully in their local churches.
I really was moved by Pastor Stephen Lee's opening message to us to encourage faithfulness, tithing. I do want to bring that message home to my local church. Emmanuel Asiedu, who is Columbia Union Treasurer, I appreciated his stories of encouragement and faithfulness.
The training also emphasized the protection of children and church properties.
How important it is to protect our children with regards to doing background checks, how important it is to protect our properties with insurances that have enough coverage, and how important it is that we're handling God's money.
Faithful stewardship and accountability were key themes throughout the day.
We are stewards of what God gives us, and everything that we have is from Him. Financials, yes, but it's also our act and our duty.
Because it is so important to understand the fundamentals, especially the biblical reasons why we need to tithe and why we need to give offering.
Safety of church facilities and transparency in handling funds were also highlighted by the training.
One very important thing is the safety of our buildings. We need to keep everything up to date and make sure it's at 100%, so in case of any emergency, our members, especially our children and youth, can feel safe.
Everything we receive comes from Him, so everything we have and everything we give is for Him. It's really important for us as a church to be good stewards, knowing that one day we'll give an account to God.
In addition, members of our Treasury Conference team presented several important topics. Our treasurer left the training encouraged, equipped, and ready to continue serving faithfully in the ministries.
We talked about the responsibility of making sure that every dollar that comes into our church is used for preaching the gospel and is managed wisely. Many members don't realize what happens after the tithes and offerings and His Son. That's when our work really begins. We work to ensure that the mission continues to grow because we want our Lord Jesus to come soon.
Venga pronto.
Their dedication ensures that church resources are managed responsibly and that God's work continues to grow in our communities.
We are deeply grateful for all that treasures do for God and His church. Thank you for your continued dedication and support. You are an essential part of our ministry, and we truly appreciate your faithful service.